How's it going, friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're in the Fear General's account. Fear General has been playing on and off for a year. He says, I've been trying to min-max, but I am not good at it. Coming for help with gear optimization, clan boss, Hydra, Chimera, progress. First of all, I'm sorry to say this, Fear General, I don't want to be a party pooper. I just want to bring you back to reality. You've been playing for about a year, and you still do not have Arbiter. That is not min-maxing. That's a very casual way of playing, and that is perfectly okay. You don't have to min-max Raid Shadow Legends to enjoy it. You can just play casually, play whenever you want, do whatever you want. You don't have to be like half of those players out there that get their panties in a twist if they miss an event or a fusion. You pull shards outside of a 2x. Like, there's no friggin' rules to this. It's a game. Enjoy it. However, if you do want to min-max, you should start here. Getting your Arbiter missions done and getting your Arbiter forces you into playing the game in a seamless way. You don't feel your progression as much because you're just getting missions down. They're getting tasks done. At the end, you don't just get Arbiter. You get an affinity bonus, leveled up in the Great Hall all the way up to level 10. You get good clan boss damage because it forces you to work on it. You clear stage 20 of all dungeons. If you haven't, I saw that you did. You have completed that already. So the only thing stopping you from getting Arbiter is just sitting down and playing the game. Upgrade an affinity bonus to level 8. Speaking of the Great Hall, right? You're so very close to getting your medals. I don't know how often you do Classic Arena, but if you don't use at least one refill a day, you're not doing enough. That's what I can say. That's the benchmark. If you're not bottoming out at least 10 a day, or at least 12 just to complete the clan daily activity star. Wait, I'll show it to you. Here. Wait, no. Here. You're gonna have to fight in the Classic Arena 12 times to get 3 stars. To get your clan to grow, you need more stars, right? So, use that as a motivator to get at least 12 down every day. You gotta get on these. You're about 1 or 2 nodes behind. I'm not even gonna check the area bonuses. Yeah, that checks out. I also don't really do a lot of live arena, but I have a couple of more nodes in there. A little bit more, which tells me that you hardly touch live arena. I am judging by myself, okay? I'm gonna check your builds now. We're gonna move on. Just wanted to make the clarification there. It's fine with whatever pace you want to play. It's friggin' cool. Don't forget to use my promo link to get yourself a free legendary Harvest Jack, as well as Ugo, Lightsworn, and Vergus as you level up your account. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. And that is all you have to do to get yourself a free legendary Harvest Jack, as well as Ugo, Lightsworn, and Vergus as you level up in progress. So don't miss out and click on my link right now. Siegfried and Geralt are crazy lucky pulls. Congratulations on these two great mythical champions. The Siegfried, I know you guys, I know some of you hate. Some of you have personal beef with him. I get it. I think it's because y'all are sour. I personally am very happy for Fear General here, but I am seeing that this gear can be upgraded. Some legendary mythical pieces, get some more rolls in that gear, because realistically, how many rolls can you get with a rare? 2 rolls only and some itty bitty little stats underneath. The Siegfried can smack very, very hard. Another note. For someone who's been playing for over 2 years, those are not near enough level 60s, I think. Not that I'm one to talk, but you have some really good champions here that are just untouched. Or like semi brought up to level 50. Some of them can do their job at level 50, some of them not really. Who is your speed increaser other than Fabian? Do you have any? Oh, Razorvarg and... Okay, April, you just got... I'm noticing that not a lot of your nukers have over 200... Grid damage. We have one here. Mikey isn't. Alice isn't. Chalco isn't. Ninja isn't. You see what I mean? You could optimize some of that crit damage on your nukers. I'm hardly seeing anything above any champion above 200. We have 1 or 2 maybe? Oh no. Oh no. Farkin is under 100. You haven't finished building him yet, but he's at level 60. So some of these are unfinished. Most of these are unfinished. It tells me that you really haven't been doing a lot of dungeoning. Just like whatever playing you've been doing, you're probably doing daily quests. Just like getting your dailies in. It's level 66, over a year. Definitely a casual player here. We're gonna gauge your advice based off casual player tempo. Okay, I'm not gonna friggin' force you to play 4 hours a day every day, you know? So, because I was sure the clan boss was gonna reset, I took a little screenshot, the nightmare clan boss damage that we can deal. Let me just pull it up. Why can't I get it up? Oh, maybe because I need to open the goddamn screen. Okay, I'll have to show my friggin' display then. Do you see it now? You should see- oh wait, let me pull my camera to the side. Oh my god, this is horrible. Okay, now you should see. Pure General has 42 million in a key on Nightmare, which means that we can get maybe a 4-key Ultra Nightmare with the current team that he's using. That's Razzlevarg, Zigfront, Venomage, Demitha, and Ninja. Sorry, now, let me move my camera back. With the team that you have, what we would like optimally is to push you to a 3-key, 2-key Ultra Nightmare. This is the team. I do want to see what's wrong with it, what's out of tune, and then we can help you maybe optimize based off this. I saw that you have a lot of champions capable of creating an unkillable clan boss team. I'm also sure that with Zigfront and with proper speed tunes, you could probably get it to work the same way. It is a 1-turn block damage though, isn't it? How much is the cooldown on it? We have Demitha also with block damage on a 2-turn, okay, on a 1-turn block damage. He always hits them when they're outside of the block damage. Something's wrong with the speed tune here. Or something with the order of the skills maybe. Like, pay attention, here we place the block damage, but by the time the Demon Lord gets to hit you, the block damage is already gone. So there's something out of tune here. Demitha needs to be a little bit either slower or faster. Let's go back. It's not gonna do much. We're probably gonna die around boss turn count 15, 20, tops 25. We have some good debuffs here at least. I'm seeing decreased stack, decreased defense. There's a smite landing, burn from Ninja, poisons from Venomage. You're missing Weaken, and that's, I think, the only thing that you're missing. Weaken. Yeah, the problem here is that they're constantly out of block damage, or it's like out of sync. Now, 3 of the 5 champions have block damage on. I am, however, curious as to how much damage we'll be able to do with this team on Nightmare, so I'm gonna maybe leave it play out.
One eternity later.
Ninja's a really good option here. Demitha, Venomage is also a really good option. Oi! Zigfront will have to revive everyone. I know he can, but have you turned off that? Oh, Demitha being the stun target after Razzlevarg dies is not good. Let's see how this plays out. Boss turn count 20, by the way. I was super precise in my estimations as to when we will die. Okay, unkillable on Ninja. Nice. And here is Zigfrant's little thing. Will he revive everyone? I know he can do that. Oh. Now he transforms. Amazing. That's beautiful. You could maybe tweak the speed tune just on Demitha. I think she might be the only one with speeds a little bit out of whack. If you can get the block damage to cover up the champions when he hits like that on everyone consistently, I think maybe we need to check up on Deadwood Jedi afterwards. I'm gonna propose some team configurations you could work on. This is a little advanced, but this is actually insane. Zigfront is a good option here. I'm just wondering how we could optimize this, because I feel like this could go on for a little bit. See here, it's speed tuned. We just have to work on Demitha. Maybe a better champion than Razzlevarg. This is crazy shit. 20 million, boss turn count 26. I underestimated this team. And honestly, optimization of gear, like this is the same issue as... Not issue, but it's the same that I say all the time. I just keep repeating the same thing. Oh, they did. 28th boss turn count. Optimization of gear is definitely gonna help you budge up that damage. Bring every nuker that you have here on this team's crit damage up to 200, 200 and something. Depending on what kind of champion, what kind of nuker they are. If they're attack nuker, attack, defense nuker, defense. You know what I mean? Over 5k on each. You need above 3k defense here. For Ultra Nightmare, 3k 50 maybe, but 3k 500 maybe. 1 key 20 million is not bad, but it's a little inefficient. 4 keys is a lot. Let's try to budget up to at least the 3 key, yeah? Okay, so we have the mythic here, and I saw that you were trying to build some unkillable clan boss teams here. You have a myth eater team here that you're building. However, the speeds are all wrong. You're using the Mytha and Man-Eater. Those are the 2 constants on this team, and the other 3 are whatever DPS you want. First of all, this Annex is at level 50. What is he doing here? And he's unbuilt. There's no gear on this guy. Second of all, the Mytha needs to be sitting at, and I will quote, 171 speed exactly for this team to work. She's way too fast for this team, automatically out of tune. Doesn't matter what the rest of the champions are even like. If the Mytha's not at 171, it's done. So either prepare a whole preset for the Mytha for this team to work if you want to test it. Don't swap her gear, just create the different preset so that the speeds fit the criteria. As for Man-Eater, he's slow. Man-Eater needs to be at 286 exactly and precisely for this team to work. Otherwise, it's screwed. Again, same advice. Either create a preset for Man-Eater for this particular team, or scrap it. As for the nukers that you've chosen, not super sure about Kreela here. I get it that it's an ally attack, increased crit rate, but then Farkin increases crit rate and crit damage too. You kind of have a cover-up here with this ally attack. You could use Ninja instead. And Anax also, like, I don't know. Decrease accuracy, poison, decrease defense, for the weekend, bring either Geomancer or Ninja, because their burn will overlap, but you get what I'm trying to say, you know? Like, why use an Anax when you probably have a better legendary nuker at your disposal? Another one that I see that you've been working on is this one. This one is called a Budget Man-Eater Unkillable Team. You can find both of those teams that I just spoke about on Deadwood Jedi, and I will also attach the link down in the description box so you can find it on your own, you lazy motherfuckers. So, for this budget Man-Eater Unkillable team, you need Man-Eater to be either at 240 or 241. Now, again, he's too slow, so this team just won't work. Painkeeper, on another hand, needs to be at 218 up to 222, and she's also way too slow. This is why your teams that you've been working on for so long, they don't work because you're not sticking to the exact speeds mentioned in the Deadwood Jedi website. They exist for a reason. The numbers are there for a reason. Okay, so, verdict. Your Mytha is slow, not too slow for the Myth Eater team, too slow for whatever team you're trying to set up here. Or if you slow her down, if you put her at 171, the same speeds as this team requires of you, see if something might change. See if maybe she manages to cast that block damage a little bit before that AoE and not instantly after. So what's the verdict? Gear optimization. Once again, Hydrant, Chimera, my dude, if you don't have Arbiter yet, just get whatever keys, whatever chests you can, just to get Mithrala, because I also saw that you don't have Mithrala and you don't have Empress. That's gonna take you another year, dude. I've been somewhat regular with Chimera. I have skipped a few weeks, okay? I'm not perfect, but I'm still sitting at 60 fragments. And I just recently started raiding Brutal. Not recently, I've been raiding Brutal for a little while. As for Hydra, you're definitely gonna get Mithrala before Empress, and you would have to, because Mithrala solves a lot of your dungeon issues, too. Not just dungeon issues. Doom Tower, Curse City, sometimes Arena even. She's a great Arena champion if you use her on a team that kind of relies on either being not second, but sustaining some blows. Crowd controlling through Mithrala is super reliable. And you don't really bother with much else. You have both Siegfried and Geralt, dudes. Those two are great for Hydra. I see that you have a team setup here as well. You're using both of those. Chalco, Ugo, Razelvark, Ninja. They're great. Great picks. Just use this team, get whatever chests you can. They have all of the important debuffs that you need to bring on your team. Some important buffs. Some scary buffs like block damage that can be stolen if they cleanse themselves off of that block buffs that Ugo brings, but that's why you have Provoke coming in from Geralt. So this is also where speed tune is important. You have to pay note of which champion goes first, which champion goes before which, and order them in a way that it would make sense. Before anything else, you need to be faster than the head, so you need to place the debuffs first. But the order of business is block buffs, provoke on an AoE because you don't want the stupid head, this stupid head, I forgot which one cleanses. Head of Decay, the first one, right? Was it the Head of Decay? Anyway, you don't want it to cleanse. You want it provoked so that it hits your Geralt, and then you can do whatever else you want. Oops, I hit my fingers. It wasn't pleasant. Chimeras for relics. Empress, again, low stakes, wherever you can. Where are you rating? Hard. Hard is fine. You could optimize your team to get a few more trials complete. Really depends on who you have, though. The Lion trials, for me, are the easiest to complete. I'm picking up your gems here. Lion trials are easiest to complete for me. So if you can bring your Siegfried again for block damage, someone with shield, someone with a lot of multi-hitters with big smack, burns, true fear needs to be present somewhere there. Fear, true fear, block active skills for the Viper. That's if you can help it. Just see what the trials are asking of you and do them. But again, you don't need to concern yourself with relics all that much. They just kind of come. What else do we have here to talk about? Again, moral of the story, at the end of the day, Raid is a demanding game. You do have to spend some time on it, farming dungeons for good gear, getting your Arbiter. You're in line for doing the Marius and Raman 2 missions, man. Just like get that done. Focus on this for now, and then focus on optimizing your gear, you're good on cash. You can consider oh wow, you can definitely consider a gear cleanse very, very soon. Get rid of all the pieces that, oh my god, dude. 4 stars, 2 stars, commons, uncommons, sort through the rare pieces, be very, very meticulous with them, strict, a little bit more lenient on the sets that are a little bit harder to come by, like Stone Skin, like Protection, the Forge Pass sets like Instinct. Oh my god, you don't really have a lot of Forge Pass, you don't have Bolster or anything, any Bolster it just threw me off. But you did manage to get some Crown of Phage, which is good. Feral are rare pieces. Merciless and Supersonic, you're gonna have to farm for a little bit, but just be mindful of the stats, the stat boosts that the gear sets are giving you. Oh my god, I can't talk. Be mindful of the stat set. What am I talking about? Be mindful of the stat boosts that the sets are giving you, and pick out your subsets of substats that stay on your artifacts accordingly. For example, you don't need protection, HP, support stats on cruel pieces. These are nuker pieces. You're looking for attack, crit rate, crit damage. Some accuracy don't hurt, some speed don't hurt. Speed is actually, should be a lot more prioritized than it is. Trust me, you're looking to constantly speed up your champions. Speed is everything in this game. Everything is a mathematical formula calculations. Keep that in mind. But most importantly, let's abandon the idea for min-maxing being the correct way to play the game. It's just a way, like any other way. You have your own way of playing the game. If it's enjoyable for you and if you're having fun, that is literally all that matters. So, even take all of my advice with a grain of salt. You don't have to do anything I tell you to do. Just go and have fun. Yeah? Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you want to take over, hit up my Discord, submit a little takeover ticket down in the takeover subthread. I'm having a hard time formulating sentences today. Thank you for your patience with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys again in the next one tomorrow. Bye!